I want to talk about the perks of being in the LegacyX program. Whether you're new to Amazon or if you're a seasoned veteran who's already doing maybe wholesale or retail arbitrage and you want to get into FBA private label, join the LegacyX program. Once you join and you're up and running, you get access to 5, maybe 6 coaching calls a week. These are group coaching calls. You get people with a variety of different experience, everyone from our founder to several of the coaches. And several of our coaches have been doing Amazon just as long as our founder. So we've got some really experienced people in it. The coaching calls are amazing. The course will teach you everything from product selection to product sourcing, how to deal with shipping, how to deal with getting your first couple of reviews, how to deal with trying to scale up and reorder. What isn't talked about enough are the actual services that are built out with the program as well, that you get access to by being a member of the LegacyX program. I think there's only maybe one thing in the actual program, which is the LaunchFast software that's available to non-students. Everything else, you really don't get access unless you're part of the LegacyX program. When you join the program, your first product at the end of the program is selected for you and given to you as a market selection, and you're able to develop your product from there. However, if you want to purchase additional product selections, you can do that, and our experts will use that same methodology to be able to find additional products. Other services include a very specific freight agent that gives us group rates. So that way you get the buying power of, say, somebody that's 100 times larger than you just launching one product. Additionally, we've got an inspection team, a third-party inspection team. Once your product is up and ready to go and done with your actual supplier, you have a third-party company come in and inspect it very, very thoroughly. And it's really cheap, just a couple $100 to get done. But if you want a more thorough inspection, you can customize that as well, and you'll pay a little bit more for it. But you can really kind of make the inspection your own, or the team has a default that they'll go through. This next one's one of my favorites, the actual in-house studio. So we've contracted with a studio in China. So your supplier will actually ship your product to the studio in China. They do all the professional photography. They'll do all of your actual listing creation, all the copywriting that you're going to need. It's a full service, which is amazing. If you need custom packaging, we've got a service that does that as well, and they'll coordinate with your supplier in order to provide the actual custom packaging. If you're not going to do instructions on your own, there's instructions that can also be done through one of these services. There's help with trademarks. There's help with liability insurance, which you're going to need. If you need help setting up your LLC, if for some reason you've got a hijacker that's actually on your listing, which happens rarely, but it does happen, we've got a service that helps remove hijackers off of your listing. And lastly, ads management. We teach you a bunch of different methods to be able to do ads, all of which are very successful. You've got very data-driven ways. You've got ways that are just tried and true, that have worked as well, that are a bit more cerebral based on how customers think. However, if for some reason you still can't figure out ads on your own and you want to use a third-party service to be able to manage your ads for you and still make money, we offer that as well. So soup to nuts, the LegacyX program has all the tools that you need to be successful. I think Jason says we launch something like 400 products a month, and we've got a huge success rate. I want to say like over 85-90% success rate with products being launched. And if not, you've got the Facebook group to be able to reach out to, ask all sorts of questions there. You get access to coaching calls. If you can't make the coaching calls, they're all recorded. You can watch them back at your leisure. You get access to all of that. There's probably a dozen more things that I'm missing, but those are some of the high level things. But without this program, I wouldn't have had the success that I've had with my launch. And I'm looking forward to launching a few more products here in 2026.